Okay, I'm in San Diego, and we're getting ready to do the show, and so we're sort of in what's a green room, which really is somebody's bedroom that they took out the bed. But we're close, and I'm sitting here with the other. First of all, I know this one. This is Christa, and we did hair together, and we were naked together, and we also did Pippin together, which was brutal.
Very brutal.
Because there was this one move in this dance number that we had that we never ever got right. Not one performance did all three of us get it perfect.
We did in rehearsal.
In rehearsal,
Yeah.
and yet Dan never changed it.
No, because he knew we could get it.
But we never did. Dan, we never, not one show did we. I'd be like, and we would notes to each other like, I got it tonight, and Krista would be like, I didn't get it. And the next night she was like, did you see me? I got it. I'm like, yeah, but did you see I dropped the cane? Never, not once.
It's the cane or the hat or
Can
the
I just
steps.
say it's easier to be naked than to do a hat and cane dance?
Yeah, let's go back and be naked.
Yeah.
That was easy. Just going to the gym.
Just
That's all
going
you
to
have
the gym.
do. Gym and grooming.
Okay. Manscaping.
I was going to say, are we going to go there? And we did.
Okay, we did. Okay, so now some of the other people that are doing this have gone off to a mall because we had hours.
5 hours.
5 hours,
before
but
we
now I'm
sang
going to be
one
on
song.
actually soon. Okay, we're
You're
going
on soon.
around. We're going around the table.
Now it's Rick's turn.
Rick's turn.
So, yeah, you know what?
What?
We were in a show together. I don't even think you remember.
What was it?
We sang with Lorna Luft for Rob Appel on the roof in San Diego of that big.
What do you mean for Lorna Luft?
With Lorna Luft. You and I, Todd.
I never sang for Lorna Luft.
Not for. With.
You mean we were both on the bill?
Yeah. It was Todd. We were up on the roof of that big hotel in San Diego.
I remember seeing outside, but I didn't know Lorna was on that. Did I leave before she went on?
You know, maybe you did. Maybe you
I'm
did.
going to do that tonight, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna leave.
Is Lorna on the bill tonight?
Lorna's not on the bill, but we are.
We
You're
are,
gonna leave
and you're
before we
leaving.
sing.
But I saw your sound check, and it was extraordinary. Except they're singing 525,600 minutes, and just like the Hat and K number, Krista couldn't remember. She was like 526 minutes. 30.
But she was naked.
Sorry. I've only sung it a million times. And I was the dance captain on Pippin. I should have been able to do the choreography.
You could do it. I was not, and it's a dance show, and we had to put it up in 6 minutes.
Yes, 6 days.
It was really hard for me. And also, that was a difficult time for me in my life. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I was having a really rough time.
Yeah.
It was not a pretty experience for me. I love the show and I love the people, but it was a very emotional time for me, and I felt guilty because I felt like I was putting that on Dan.
You weren't.
Okay.
You weren't. And I loved our private rehearsal sessions.
Going
Injuries.
around the table.
As you pass the half hour, Mr. Harris.
Oh, okay. I've got to get in my suit. Going around the table.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Tell us everything.
Well, it all started back. We've been talking today about our children. So
Yeah.
we've been just talking like
She has a
foreign
little boy,
parents.
Jack, 5 years old.
Yep, and he's keeping me very busy, as is yours, keeping you very busy.
But we also have another common friend, Anna Gasteyer, who's about as common as it gets. And
We love you all.
because you guys did Wicked together in Chicago for a year.
For a whole year.
For a whole year. And we were actually, the subject had just gone to injuries from shows.
Oh, that's how we got on.
That's how we were
That's
talking,
how-
because
Yes.
even if you're not like a dancer, and I've had to dance in a lot of shows, but like everybody's injured all the time. I've broken my big toe on my right foot like 8 times. It doesn't move.
God.
And when you get a massage and they say, do you have any injuries that I should know about? And I go, okay. Because like my toe won't bend, my left hip doesn't work right. How many injuries? Tell us about your injuries.
Let's see. I fractured my sacrum.
I didn't even know you had a sacrum.
Yeah, who knew?
Where is it?
It's the last bone in your spine.
Really? Your tailbone-ish thing?
Well, even below that.
There's something below your tailbone? It's your sacrum. It sounds...
It's near your coccyx, which is a
It
word
is
we
near-
don't want to say.
Sacred
Yeah,
coccyx.
it's near the
Coccyx.
coccyx.
Next to
I like
coccyx.
saying coccyx.
I do too.
So well.
I like saying other things similar to that.
I know you do.
Okay, I won't put that on there. But that I got kicked just in this last show right here. So now my tendon is all messed up in my whole right
Rotator?
arm. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I have a torn meniscus. What else is wrong with
I have a ripped
rotator cuff?
rotator cuff that is healed, but it's never quite
healed,
the same.
no.
never quite the same. And a left hip thing that sometimes it just hits me and I can't move.
Yeah.
And that was from Greece,
Oh.
from throwing around a real rubber tire. It was a multi-gazillion-dollar show, and they had to get us real rubber tires that weighed 30 pounds, and we were swinging them around. And there's momentum. Yeah, and then I had to throw it down, do a handstand on the rubber tire, and fall to a lower level, and my hip was ruined.
Yeah. I got injured in the drive-in car for Greece.
You did? Mm-hmm. Did you get slammed? Mm-hmm. I did something with the drive-in car too. I had done some other stupid thing, and I'm not really what you'd call acrobatic, which is perhaps why I'm so injured. And you were just saying your ribs were broken in Wicked?
Oh yeah, so courtesy of Wicked, love the show, but it gave me broken ribs,
Courtesy of.
a stress fracture in my foot, broke my foot in many places, and I danced on it for 6 months without knowing that. And then hip flexor strains, and now for the last year I've had a back injury, which every once in a while I throw my back out and I can't move.
Wow.
It's a good times, let me tell you.
Show business. See, it's
Showbiz.
not all glamour.
Yeah.
No.
Clearly.
And what about you? Do you have any
Exactly.
injuries?
Yeah, I have a pulled psoas muscle that I've had forever.
Oh, that's very
and it
painful.
does not heal.
No.
So it keeps flaring up because I slipped on water on stage and did the kind of the splits when I wasn't expecting to do the splits, and there
Well,
goes the psoas.
I'm never expecting to do the splits. There's never a time in my life where I've been expecting to do the splits.
And then opening night once of Jesus Christ Superstar, one production I did when I was playing Jesus, I came into the marketplace scene where I'm supposed to scream and throw everything and break everything up. I was barefoot and kicked a wicker basket and sliced the whole top of my foot open.
Oh, that's good.
And then proceeded to lay in Mary Magdalene's lap and bleed while she sang.
Did you heal yourself?
I tried to heal myself. But the best part is, though, during intermission, they wrapped my foot up, kept me from bleeding. They put bedroom slippers on me that they sprayed flesh color, and that night Christ died on the cross with bedroom slippers.
Really?
It was great.
Point your toes?
I did. It was
Well,
great.
I did Jesus Christ Superstar, and the funnest thing that I didn't have any injuries in that show. I did make the cast do sit-ups before every show, which is not exactly like a spiritual experience. But the funnest thing I did for that show was when we were doing the photos for the publicity, and I was up on the cross.
Yeah.
I did this one where I was like, and I had it duplicated, and I put it on the opening night cards, and it said, "You keep me hanging on, and have a good show." So. It was cute.
That's
Those
great.
those exist
Those are good
somewhere.
stories.
I was ripped. I had such Jesus.
Well, you're in a West Club, for God's sake. You have to get. I know.
Yeah, but Jesus shouldn't really. You shouldn't like be able to do your laundry on his abs.
He's skinny.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I was
were
really ripped, and I. It was a sexy Jesus. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
There was another injury that came to mind that I can't remember. Well, head injuries. Okay.
Obviously, yes.
Now I'm up in how long? Oh my!
You gotta get
25
dressed.
minutes.
I have to get
Put your
dressed.
suit on.
Huh?
Put your suit on.
To do the
What are you
song
wearing
that
anyway?
I don't really know this song.
I sent it to you 2 weeks ago.
Nuh-uh, it was not 2 weeks ago. It was like 4 days ago.
That's not.
So, yes. Well, maybe that's when I got to it. No, it was only a few days ago. It was whenever, I only heard from Doug like a week ago, wasn't it? Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes, it was 2 weeks ago because he asked me to do it while I was doing Evita.
No. Well, I'll tell you what I got. I got the track.
With the lyrics.
The lyrics were attached,
Yes, I
but then they
said
changed the
because
lyrics.
I know you.
Because I really prepare.
And I know that you needed, I knew you needed the lyrics.
I like to
couldn't-
really
yeah,
prepare.
Yeah.
And so that's why I've taped them to the speaker. I'm done. I'm so done. That was so fast.
It was fab
I'm
and
done. I'm gonna
fabulous.
drive back and
And
you
have
know
2
what?
hours.
The good news was
They get special beef.
they got special beef. And when I walked out and I heard them speaking in Japanese, I realized it didn't matter what I said. It didn't matter at all.
I knew you were thinking that backstage.
We worked
We
for
sing
5 minutes.
For 5 minutes and then we go home. It's great.
It's oh my God, but it's such a taxing 5 minutes. It's so much pressure you don't know. Just keep moving on. I have to move on. It's time to move on.